Late today, Ohio State's Board of Trustees fired an associate professor following a sexual misconduct investigation. René Olate calls the investigation unfair and disrespectful, but Ohio State insisting that findings from the investigation determined he violated the university's sexual misconduct policy. 10 TV's Lindsay Mills reports.
According to a July letter to the Board of Trustees from OSU's president, in 2020, 3 students in the College of Social Work made complaints against Associate Professor René Olate at different periods, resulting in 2 separate investigations by the Office of Institutional Equity. Olate has been with the university since 2011. OIE made findings that, quote, Professor Olate violated the university's sexual misconduct policy by engaging in unwelcome gender-based verbal and physical conduct that was so sufficiently severe, persistent, and pervasive, it created a hostile educational environment with respect to 2 students and conduct that constituted quid pro quo harassment with respect to a 3rd student. Specifically, OIE determined that Professor Olate commented on students' physical appearances, described graphic details of sexual assault in a class lecture, commented on a student's sexuality, touched the shoulders and backs of female students, hugged and kissed one female student, and requested to have an intimate relationship with a student who declined his advances. Olate, in a letter to the Board of Trustees, claimed the process was unfair and there is no evidence. He wrote, quote, throughout this investigation, I have told my supervisors and others at OSU that I was willing to leave OSU. I did not wish to stay where my reputation was so severely injured by false allegations. He went on to write, quote, present through the complaints and witness testimony is confirmation that the touching of students, male and female, is part of my culture. It is not sexual touching and is not harassing. In a statement to 10 TV, Olate writes in part, quote, I received an extremely unfair and disrespectful process by the university, including my dean and professionals from the Office of Equity and Inclusion. Culture should not be punished by a university who claims diversity as an important value. Thursday, the Board of Trustees approved his termination. In Columbus, Lindsay Mills, 10 TV News.